On the spot news media, we got the latest news. We don't care about the views, we just representing right. Put local news internationally every night. On the spot, wave that Jamaican flag from left to right. Let's get it right, y'all know the type. We ain't dealing with the hype, we make it take flight.
Yeah man, my viewers and subscribers, what go on. A blessed and wonderful Wednesday evening to each and every person out there tuning in to On The Spot News Media. Now my peeps, I have a story for share with you, the regular members of Chan Public, and also members of the diaspora. So please like the video, share the video, watch the entire vlog so you can get a full understanding and a better appreciation of everything we are going in Jamaica. So watch this now my peeps, we are back on the Melissa Silvera knockings and clappings murder case. Yeah man. Now the first thing that we are going to talk about, I want to look closely on the screen and read with me. Now this is a note sent by Robert Montague, MP of West St. Mary, Member of Parliament of course, for the ruling Jamaica Labour Party. And it reads, colleagues, former Member of Parliament for Western St. Mary, Julian Silvera, lost his wife suddenly a short while ago in Kingston. She passed suddenly and peacefully with Julian at her side. And that was done on the 11th of November 2023. It continued by saying, I already spoke with him and expressed support and condolences. Please remember him and their children in your prayers. So basically, that is it in a nutshell. Note the date, November 11th. And note the fact that he said he spoke to Julian Silvera, who stated that he was at the side of his wife when she passed. That's not my words, but the words of Robert Montague. It could be that Julian Silvera told him that specifically, or he just worded it for it to, you don't know, sound good, look presentable to be posted on social media. But either way, something not right, yeah, so? Yeah, man. So, who really take her life? What really happened to Melissa Silvera? The cop, said to be a police sergeant, is facing serious scrutiny after a possible solo visit to the death scene. Associates, family and friends close to the 40-year-old Melissa Silvera stated that she was healthy. So a case review into the suspected knockings and clappings of Melissa Silvera is expected to determine, among other things, whether the initial investigating officer, police sergeant, attended upon the scene by himself. Melissa Silvera, as we all know, the wife of former St. Mary Western Member of Parliament, Julian Silvera, lost her life at her home in Stony Hill, St. Andrew on November 10th. No persons close to Silvera, that's Melissa Silvera, stated that just days before her passing, they were out partying and drinking. Persons close to her stated that she was a healthy woman. So from the get-go, they were suspicious of her loss of life. Now, On The Spot News Media has been reliably informed that the policeman is attached to a police station in St. Andrew North Police Division, that's a Constant Spring Police Division. It is said that the policeman went to the Diamond Court home of the Silveras alone. And this, according to information received by On The Spot News Media, is a breach of the JCF force policy and protocols. One senior officer also stated, and I quote, "The rules are clear. No one goes on patrol or assignment, and no one person should be left at a police station alone." So the JCF basically is not a one-man type of show. And that came from a senior crime fighter. Several officers whom spoke on this particular matter stated that a shortage in personnel might have been a factor at that particular station in question. And it is a known fact that that particular station sometimes is grossly short-staffed. So another policeman who is close to the probe but decided that he want to remain unknown stated that on that day, November 10th, only the sergeant and the district constable were at work at that particular station. And it is said that the sergeant stated that he's going to give a response in regards to the assignment and went to the home of the Silveras alone. Now, On The Spot News Media was told that a case review meeting was held on Monday with the head of the crime branch investigators and also members from the major investigation division. It is also stated that the policeman who made that huge blunder was still on duty because nothing was basically said otherwise as to indicate whether or not he will be placed on interdiction or suspension. Another senior officer also stated that the policeman made a huge blunder. That is clear as crystal. Because going there by himself is a blunder. That's number one. And not properly inspecting the body of the now deceased is another huge blunder. Now, On The Spot News Media was also informed that someone at the location was against the policeman lifting a covering placed over the now deceased Melissa Silvera, citing that she was naked. Now, I would really love to know, who is that someone who stated that? The woman is no longer among the land of the living. So what if she's naked? I'm pretty sure that upon her reaching the morgue, she will be undressed regardless of her present state. So I guess the policeman was intimidated because it's the wife of a known and noted politician, why he did not perform due diligence and properly inspected the body. It is said that the body was under covers, laying on the bed. So the initial report was that Silvera, that's Melissa Silvera, just 40 years old, lost her life suddenly whilst sleeping, a month shy of her 8th wedding anniversary. Now, last week, as we all know, it was also revealed that 3 bullet fragments was found inside her body during an autopsy. Now, what we did not know is that the police was the ones that requested the autopsy to be done. The wounds on the body were reportedly in the lower abdomen and her legs. So as I stated earlier, information that we're hearing is that it is the police who requested a post-mortem to be done. But because of the overcrowd and the backlogs, it could not have been done until last Friday when the news broke. On the Spot News Media was also told that the policeman who went on the scene stated that he saw no blood, but was uneasy and made a post-mortem order through the forensic lab. So basically, I guess that intimidation set in. Him got the politician house, politician, family and everybody, I don't know, big hullabaloo. So officer just take a step back and still went ahead and ordered the post-mortem through the forensic lab. If that was not done, then she would have been buried and nothing would have been brought to light. Now, the post-mortem was reportedly done at a morgue in Kingston where the body was stored. When the news broke last Friday, Deputy Commissioner of Police Fitz Bailey, head of the crime portfolio, stated that the probe was now upgraded to a murder investigation based on the development. A family friend close to Melissa Silvera stated that her loss of life was indeed very, very suspicious from the start. The family friend stated, and I quote, "She was healthy and we were out with her just days before eating and drinking. This was a total shocker to us all from the get-go. Our initial thought was something was not right," said the friend, end quote. Initially, the friend stated she heard it was her son who found her body and she was sitting in an upright position with red substance resembling that of blood coming from her waist down. Those are the things were said in their close circle. Plus, the friend also stated after that, the kids' tablets and devices were also taken by grown members of the immediate families inside the household. They did not state who did it or who lived inside the house with them. The close friend also stated that the family and close friends just really want to know what really happened to their friend and family, Melissa Silvera. Now, On the Spot News Media understands that detectives have a hard task ahead of them because it's already 6 weeks behind to basically red draft the scene. One of the detectives stated that, and I quote, "The disadvantage is that the entire space was modified. Tiles were lifted and changed. Different bed and position and fresh paint job makes it all much more difficult," end quote, the police detective stated. The Silveras tied their knot on December 12th of 2015 during a star-studded ceremony held at the St. Andrew Parish Church. And now, close to their 8th anniversary, tragedy struck. Now, who is going to face the courts for the murder of Melissa Silvera? Given the fact that the attorney assigned to the husband, Peter Champagne, clearly stated in a press briefing that his client, Joylan Silvera, is not, I repeat, is not a suspect at the time by the police. So anyway, my peeps, remember to like, share, subscribe to the channel. Stay tuned to On the Spot News Media as I continue to bring you fresh news and updates in subsequent newscast. On the Spot News Media. Yeah, man.